Well, yeah, I get that.
But so like some of them suck, some of them are cool. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but being in the kitchen in general just seems like it would seem more freeing than being in the prison.
I don't know. There's
because
a lot
of
better
kitchen activity.
jobs in the kitchen.
Yeah,
the
well, that
library
too.
was a really good one.
Those two would be the best. Or custodian. They would make me feel the
that's
freest.
called a porter in prison. But the porter you want to be for real is third shift porter.
Well, no. My meaning behind wanting to be on any one of those three is they would make me feel the most free while in prison.
Well, being a third shift porter,
You're even more free.
so everyone at like once lights out hits, you gotta be in your bed, right?
Except for you.
Except for third shift porters, you're the only ones allowed to move around at night.
You're the most highly
And you
sought after person.
And you can move around during the day, so it's not
You
limited.
could probably make so much Skrilla
Oh, I
off
did,
that
bro. I was a
motherfucker.
third shift porter for so fucking long. Once I got into third shift porter,
You didn't want to leave.
I didn't leave.
I bet that's branding.
Hopefully.
Actually, I don't even want to say that. I take that completely back. Because there's one person that keeps joining my shit no matter what I'm doing. There's one person that joins.
We love it.
I don't know who it is, but I appreciate the hell out of
It's
him.
appreciated. We love it. But, so listen, I was in the
You
kitchen.
could probably move so much stuff on
It
third
is.
shift. Hello!
So, the one job I had, I was in the kitchen, and I wasn't doing my job. I got bored, because that's what you do. And I'm walking around, I got a glove, a plastic glove, and I'm walking around, and I'm just like, why? And I'm grabbing flies. And I'm sticking flies in a glove.
That's how you know you're in prison.
I'm just walking around. Down, fast hands, fast hands, fast hands.
All right, Mr. Miyagi.
I was, bro. Listen, in fact, I was getting so good at it. So normally I had this move that I would just walk around the kitchen doing absolutely nothing. I keep a rag in my hand. As soon as you see a CO or a white shirt or anybody, you just turn and start wiping the closest thing next to you. I don't care if it's a wall. You just start wiping it. You look at the CO. Hey, boss, can you believe these motherfuckers got barbecue sauce way up here?
Hell yeah, I learned that in fact working a factory job.
The CO be like, hell yeah, I believe it. Good job, Squid. We appreciate the hard work. Like, of course, you walk
Meanwhile,
away.
both of you are thinking in your back of your own minds like, man, fucking idiot.
But nah, this time I was so wrapped up with catching these flies. I'm just in this open. Wow. And all of a sudden I hear, what the fuck are you doing? And I turn around and it's a white shirt. Now, if you don't know, so a white shirt isn't just a regular CO. That's like a CO with some rank, you know what I mean? Like a lieutenant.
That's a supervisor.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So it's a white shirt.
That's
like,
that's what Karen. That's the guy Karen's gonna want to talk to if she's angry.
Yeah, she's angry. Karen wants him. So he's like, what the fuck are you doing? I turn around and I had nothing to say. I just
want to shut it down.
pulled up the glove and the whole finger is full of flies. I got one whole finger full of flies.
Off fly control, boss.
And I was like, we have an infestation problem. He was like, holy shit. Keep up the good work. I was like, oh, you just gave me permission?
Yep.
So for like the next 3 days, bro,
I'm catching flies.
I was catching flies.
Fuck
Until
that.
literally,
CEO told me to.
Till literally the white shirt was like, hey, you can go back to your other job. I really don't see that many flies in here no more. And I was like, fuck, he ain't lying. Because I looked at my glove. I had like 2 in the glove at this point. I'm like, I single-handedly cleaned up the flies in this bitch.
That's hilarious. Single-handedly.
Literally.
There's a one-man, one-hand fly catcher crew. Why is that so catchy?
Because it reminds you of the one-eye,
It did too.
One hand, one eye, flying,
Uh-huh.
flying, catching. oh yeah. He goes,
There was a couple people that knew what they were talking about.
but the one guy, bro, he took the cake when he said, oh, I just get it on my stick and eat it right off my stick. Hi, how you doing? That's what we doing. Just took our can of pills. I just explained.
Does that dude like have
How
zero taste buds?
I don't know. So like we put Reclaim in a can of pills. Reclaim with infused cannabis oils, full extract cannabis
Hey, we're up to
oils.
55. Thanks for the follow.
Green Dragons, thank you very much. And we take a pill with all of that. And the Reclaim in the pill is activated concentrate. We don't like the taste of the Reclaim dabbing it, but it's still usable THC.
Waste not, what not.
Waste not, want not, you know what I mean?
Welcome, new person.
Welcome, Splotchy Eagle. Look what I read.
Sweet. I also brought my jar.
We're gonna start with this one. Let's roll up some shits in as we go on the road again.
I forget which one that one even was.
But yeah, some people was like, oh,
What flavor was that? 'Cause I know it wasn't one we usually have.
they are the best. Roseville CC. Thin Mints.
Yeah, Thin Mints.
The Finny Mints.
I grabbed that one specifically because we haven't been getting that flavor. Or seeing it.
Smells alright.
It smells really good.
A little funk on the skunk. Right just out here. Grab one of these nugs to show y'all.
Maybe.
Maybe
Let's do it.
If you can see my nug,
You
we're
can do
doing
it. Show that fucking nug off.
Show my nugs.
Jesus Christ, that is such a gigantic waste.
Hey, wait a minute. Show my nugs. Isn't this how you get views? Showing your nugs? I'll squeeze them together.
For you, baby.
Hey, look at that. Look at the cleavage. Look at the cleavage, y'all. I got you,
Yeah,
fellas.
you got my phone, don't you?
I might. Who knows what I got? So yeah, anyways, you can e-reclaim. And that was a big controversial topic on a post that my wife made. People were like, you can't eat that, that's disgusting. Other people were like, actually, you can. But then the one guy's like, I eat it right off my stick. And the idea of having Reclaim stuck in my throat.
And all
It's
over
so,
your teeth and shit.
yeah, all over my teeth, my tongue, the roof of my mouth, underneath my tongue. It just gets worse. It just gets worse and worse.
No. The more you think about it, the worse it gets.
Oh no.
Meanwhile, this dude's just chopping it up like it's peanut butter.
Yeah. Oh, I like it. Look. No, sir.
Zero taste buds.
Zero taste buds. So anyways, if it's your first time joining us, we are Dabbin' Dads. I am Dustin, one dad dabbing.
Chris, another dad.
And
This is my coffee.
yeah. Hey, yeah, a couple of people said they put the Reclaim in a fruit roll-up. Like, and then roll it back
Oh,
up.
I could see that
and eat it.
100%.
But I feel like it would still get stuck in my teeth.
Nope. The fruit roll-up's going to eat it all up.
I don't know, bro.
Especially if you like, so you got your fruit roll-up. It's basically the size of a wrap. And if you take a nice string of it and then roll it up like a wrap, it's going to be in the dead center. By the time you're getting chewed down through it and it's going to be made into the fruit roll-up from the chewing. I would try that.
I don't know. I feel like it'd still get stuck on my teeth.
Fruit roll-up gets stuck on your teeth. It's the same thing.
No,
Here's the difference, though. Would you rather have fruit roll-up stuck on your teeth or that?
We lost a viewer.
Yeah, that happens.
No. You must stay viewing me.
Stay viewing the shenanigans. They only get worse.
Yeah, listen, we're not even high yet.
Shit.
Alright, well listen, let's speed up the process just a little bit. Oh no, the other stick is Ah, yeah,
Oops.
pump.
It's the bridge.
This rig fits inside of like this coat that I wear, inside this inside pocket, and then I don't even have to take it out of my pocket to hit it. And I have a G-Pen Connect, a Snoop Dogg G-Pen Connect. This is the Cypress Hill Dr. Green Thumb edition though. On it, it's a little portable electric e-nail. Double click it, the light blinks. When it's done blinking, you hit it.
Cigarette you seen me smoking was the first cigarette I smoked. fixed it.
I'm puffing on some Blue Dream right now. Nice. Blue Dream is actually one of this guy's favorite strands.
The last two batches of Blue Dream wax that I got were fucking horrible.
Yeah, I remember you telling me that too.
And I know why.
Because they
Well, if you remember, they were the clear wax, which was CRC, which is fine, but they didn't do it properly, and that batch was bad.
said it's his fave as well. Right behind it is Jet Fuel Gelato. So like full disclosure, I'm a big fan.
Anything runs.
Runts, but also like if it goes for flavor, we're talking flavor, garlic.
Or orange citrus.
Yeah, orange citrusy or garlic. I'll be bouncing back and forth. My shit will be all over for real. But like, there's this orange clementine. You haven't had any runts?
What?
What do you mean? Do you know how many different runts there are?
Where do you live?
Where are you from? I will bring you some runts. The fuck? There's so many different runts. Super runts, pure runts, strawberry runts. Near Michigan? What? We're driving to Michigan right now. The fuck out of here. Let me do some runts. I haven't had. The reason I like runts so much is because all the different kind of runts that there are, I haven't had a bad one.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
I haven't smoked a runts that I'm like, I don't like it. She likes citrusy runts, fruity, and anything purple. She does have a purple thing.
I mean, and I'm not saying it for the name, 100%. But the Trump runs was really fucking good.
The Trump runts was good. I mean,
And it had a beautiful smell and flavor.
like I'm telling you, bro,
And it looked amazing.
I haven't had a bad runs.
Well, you know, a lot of people would probably be like, oh, you're saying that because it says Trump. And I'm like, no, I'm saying it because that shit was amazing.
That is my favorite reasoning as well. Yeah, about the runs. Yeah, there's so many different kinds of runs.
And so many
If you
different
look up
flavor
like
palettes.
all the different run strands, you'd be like, oh, that's a lot of fucking runs.
And you flip the page like, God damn, this one.
Runs is a very strong indica strand. Wait, you said you driving to Michigan? Yeah, that's where we
Yeah, that's
driving
what we're going to right now.
Michigan!
We're actually almost there.
Yeah, almost there. But whatever you breed runs with, lower or upper?
Lower.
It comes out as an indica hybrid, but a good one. It balances well. It balances rather well. I'm 15 minutes from Upper Michigan.
Oh, damn.
Oh yeah, you on the other end. You might as well just go to Michigan and get you some runs. That's 15 minutes.
I mean, yeah.
Or is it a little more? I mean, listen, yeah. There's so many runs. Go get you some runs.
Highly recommend.
So,
And anything that has unicorn in the name, get
unicorn is good too. So there's unicorn piss,
that. Unicorn.
unicorn poop, unicorn vomit.
Two unicorns, one cum.
It's two unicorns, one poop.
Yes.
Unicorn blood.
Yeah.
Literally any bodily fluid from a unicorn you can find in a strand.
And it's very good.
So he said we do, but looms don't have it unless it's hybrid.
Oh,
and
you
didn't
go to
notice.
Looms?
Don't go to
Don't
Looms.
go to Looms.
No, Looms is nothing.
That is the shittiest store that we've ever came across.
Looms tries to be extra bougie for no reason. They want to be like this elite medical facility, but they're not an elite medical facility. So they
They're not
put off
even
an elite aura
facility.
that they are for no fucking reason.
You know, there's room in the bag for your drink, right?
Yeah, I just didn't get to that. So we go to quite a few different ones. So we hit up like House of Dank, Puff, Pure.
Speaking of which, are we only going to King of Buds?
Possibly.
We never, like, expanded upon
Unless
that.
I do an online order for the cheaper gummies at Pure.
I mean, I'm
she's talking about going to Hash Bash next weekend. So next weekend in Michigan is the Hash Bash. If you're not aware, we're all going.
I will be spreading fecal matter on that university.
We will be streaming from there.
Oh God, I'm sorry. That's just funny to talk about.
Yeah, so definitely lower because, like I said,
it's Ann Arbor, where University of Michigan's at. Unfortunately for me,
the ones at King is fine. You have to take a ferry. Yeah, Canada,
Minnesota or something. Milwaukee.
I don't know. Wisconsin. I don't know. You say, yeah, unless we go around. See, I don't know what the prices of Upper Michigan then is versus
lower Michigan. At least where we're at, it's going to be cheaper because of the Ohio shit. They want to keep getting Ohio customers.
Yeah, that's why they got the prices.
The average ounce in Michigan is only $65.
That's a drive. Yeah, we're talking like good ounces too.
Yeah. Now, what we get? We got those 2 ounces last week for $25 a piece, and them bitches was fire. Chicken?
Oh, I thought you were talking about the one chicken.
There was like 5 chickens and 2 turkeys in that yard.
27% and up is like 99 up there.
Oh.
So listen, I'm about to go look at these ounces. I was just looking at online. They're like almost 29% for $35. I'm about to go look at them right now.
Hell, even the $40 ounces we were getting were purple as fuck.
Yup. So plus, I don't know if you know this or not. So we like to provide a little education into the cannabis world because we are huge into it. Like
Speaking of which, are you hip to THCP?
Yes.
Do you know what it is?
The P stands for. I think I can pronounce it.
Well, from what I was reading yesterday on it, it was first discovered by an Italian scientist in 2019.
Yeah, it's one of the newer things.
It is 33% stronger than your typical THC that get you high.
Yeah.
And it's a longer strain. I feel like we should probably investigate that a little more and maybe have possibly do a video about it.
But anyways, like I was saying, I wanted to want you to know is that THC on a bag of cannabis is more a marketing ploy than actual useful information. There are 133 cannabinoids in this wonderful plant that we like to use. Y'all. 133. Okay? Oh my goodness.
Already anticipated.
I know, but I'm anticipating with a tray full of broken up cannabis on
I'm
a
trying
paper.
to anticipate all of that so that don't happen.
But anyways, so THC is what's called so it activates your high. It is the catalyst, if you will. So in the world of like science, you put a bunch of chemicals together, nothing happens until you find the correct catalyst that can trigger the response you're looking for, okay? Or any response for that matter. And the sense of cannabinoids in cannabis, THC is a catalyst that activates the psychoactive. However, there's not just one THC. Like he had mentioned a little earlier, they just discovered a THCP in 2019. There's also THCV, THCA, THCC. But there's other cannabinoids too, CBG, CBN. So those two are prominent in the fact of CBN is like go night night, indica strand. CBG, good day. That's your sativa, help you wake up. You know what I mean? THC does not control that. On top of that, a terpene profile in your plant is gonna help shape your high. Okay?
And it'll tailor it more to you.
Yes. So THC, because we all know, we learned at a very young age, oh, THC get you high, THC get you high, THC get you high.
Well, that's all they knew back then because we wasn't allowed to science the shit.
Right. And although they were right, it's it's like so much more than that. So much fucking more than that. It's not just THC gets you high. The whole plant actually does. THC is a catalyst that activates the high. So the percentage of THC is not equal to how high you get. If that makes any sense. Your endocannabinoid system
It's wonderful.
it might activate and be more fucking susceptible to a different cannabinoid, which would require you to need less THC. But your endocannabinoid system might say something like, the jet fuel we got is 25% and beats the hell out of a lot of 30%. Ah! Perfect fucking example. Perfect example. So the reason you like jet fuel, say other than somebody else who might say, oh, jet fuel, that's one of the worst strands in the world. No. There's so many different strands of cannabis, just like there's so many different genocodes in the human body, because a genocode and a phenocode from a cannabis plant line up. Your genocode of your endocannabinoid system lines up with the phenocode for the cannabinoid system in jet fuel. I bet you if you found another jet fuel, say you looked at a tier, like in the fucking tiers of exotics, you could find a jet fuel that might only have something like 21%. And you're like, man, this is even lower than normal. Why does it look so funky and fresh? And then you smoke it and be like, I'm 10 times higher at a lower percentage. That's because they spent the time to cultivate the other cannabinoids and the other terpenes in the plant.
And the percentage can be off up to 10%.
Also, yep, that's the other thing. Thank you, sir. If you look on any fucking thing y'all get, it literally says,
We could be wrong.
we could be wrong by 10% one way or another. Now let's think about how much that actually means, y'all. If I say I got a fucking plant and it's 19%, that's 10% plus or minus one way to the other.
Yep.
That means that could be
29 or is it 9?
29 to a 9. That's fucking huge gappage they put me in the middle of. You say
they heard
20
us bitching about those not running, and then now they've just been on.
Yeah. You say 27%. That could be fucking 17 to 37. However, it's not likely to be 37 because the way cannabis caps out their THC. Cannabis caps out in the 30s at THC pretty much. Even though they claim to have made a new strand now.
Science.
And I think they said that
Oh, that felt amazing.
it tested at like something crazy, bro.
Talking
Like
about the one that was like 41 or something.
42, 41, something like that, yeah.
I see some rumblings about that.
In case y'all are wondering, I'm adding. Highest I've seen is 36%. See, yeah, that's because that's pretty much, like I said, cannabis plants cap out pretty much at the high 30s. When you're getting into those high 30s too,
There was help involved.
so okay, so there's only so much room in the plant to hold so much overall of everything. Okay, do you follow that?
Yeah, it's anything.
So when you get to the higher THC percentage values, you're sacrificing other cannabinoid values. That's not always a good thing.
No, you gotta find the balance.
You gotta find a balance, especially like I said, your endocannabinoid system is going to line up differently than my endocannabinoid system. Yeah, I just read an article that said someone in Michigan cultivated the highest one in the 40s, but it's still being highly debated and sold for something like 70 and 8. Yeah, insane, y'all. Insane, y'all.
I'm trying to do this nicely. This guy just wants to be douche canoe because he ain't got no damn load.
I ain't got no load, I can go fast.
Right? Just trying to pass him all nonchalant like.
He just kept speeding up.
He kept speeding up as I was speeding up. I'm like, motherfucker.
In case you're wondering what I'm doing to this doobie down here, I just added, it's old school street prices. I just added some shatter, now I'm adding some diamonds. Everything we smoke got muscles.
Like the muscles have muscles.
Like it's been to the gym twice.
Remember that football movie in the 90s when the dude was shooting steroids in his dick?
Yeah. Yeah. Directly in the dick.
Directly in the wiener. I mean, that is a direct injection, though.
Yeah. You gotta maintain.
You gotta be a strong mother. Shut your mouth to keep putting a needle in your wiener like that. No.
So yeah, that's the wonderful thing though about this plant, that the most debated plant too. The most highly controversial fucking plant.
For absolutely no reason. Well, I'm sorry. Big companies got the shit scared out of them.
Hey, listen, there are plants that could kill within minutes of ingestion. We don't put as much hype on them plants as we do this plant.
No, that's the devil right there.
There are plants out there, y'all.
They literally made a whole word up just to make it sound more scary to white people. And they still use that racist made-up word to this day.
Yeah, he referring
it's called marijuana.
Marijuana. Only way it's killing us if a shit ton falls on us.
Fact.
Hey, you right. So if I was working at like a dispensary and say they like brought in a truck of like a ton of cannabis,
the load fell on
and the load literally fell on me, I would be the first death by cannabis. How'd he die? A ton of weed fell on him.
Like literally.
Like a literal ton. Like 2,000 pounds of cannabis fell on the man.
Give me my glasses, Deadpool.
I usually say flower too, not weed. So
I like saying weed. I don't know why.
I like to say flower.
Oh, that's better. There's sunglasses, by the way.
So mine changed. So the word marijuana was a term coined by America during the battle of cannabis, and they were trying to get coordinated to Mexicans because at the time, America's
sound Mexican because Mexican's scary.
Yeah. No. Also at the time, our racial views as a whole in America was geared towards a lot of Mexican racism.
Well, we're talking about the 30s. It wasn't just Mexican racism. It was just blatant
racism. So literally,
if you were a brown person of any shade, they were dogging on you.
Yeah.
That's what the 30s were.
Yeah, so literally they were just like, let's pick a race and roll with it. We already got so much on the blacks. Let's pick something different.
Look at the whole Reefer Madness movie that they made for it.
Yeah, the Reefer Madness.
Henry Ford went and decided to take the cannabis plant, hemp, and make a car out of it. Like the entire car. Gas, tire, oils, brakes, everything. And it was more durable and longer lasting.
Tallywhacker!
Tally, what up?
What up, brother? I appreciate it. I was just reading like they're the best around and they're never gonna let you down. Ah, why are you doing this curve like you in the fucking racetrack?
I'm doing it the same speed I always do.
No, you're not.
Yeah, look.
No, you're not. You just slowed down a minute at that.
I just slowed down. Yeah, I always slow down. I took it a little higher than normal.
Yes, Dispo trip. You know what it is, brother. On the road again.
Yeah, I took that turn. I took
rolling
it too
up
high
and
going
getting
in. That's
stoned
what it was.
again.
That's why I hit that bump real bad.
We was actually doing a little cannabis education here for a new viewer, showing them that we're not just dumb stoners. We're educated.
We're educated stoners with responsibilities.
Yes, sir. And even though we smoke like a fucking chimney with copious amounts of cannabis,
correct,
we happen to retain information and knowledge.
I just don't remember the entire year of 1997.
Educated. Correct. Science calls wasn't in session. Was it? Oh, science class was in session. Yes, it was. That's because, so like, I've smoked, so I'm 40 years old.
Easy pass accepted.
I was just smoking cannabis.
I was 10. I've been smoking weed for 30 years.
I was 8 years old, sneaking to a clubhouse meeting with my friends. 33, the amount of time it took me to read Edumacated. Copious cannabis. Yes. Copious cannabis. But I used to go to a clubhouse, and when I was 8 years old, we used to have these little clubhouse meetings that'd be like, oh, bring a cigarette, because we're like adults having meetings that are important.
That bitch better change by the time we come back up here.
I for real, like, my mom had got a job for the first time, and my dad had quit smoking cigarettes. So I went into my brother's bedroom to steal a cigarette, and I found this weird cigarette. It was rolled up, and I could see green out of it, right? And my 8-year-old brain knew that my friend's uncle smoked Camel Wide non-filters.
Oh God, I remember those things.
Yeah, so he smoked Camel Wide non-filters. So here I like looked at this thing I found in my brother's drawer. It was all white and it had green in both ends. And I was like, it's gotta be like one of those green packs, like a non-filtered Newport. I thought a green pack of cigarettes had green tobacco in it. It just made sense to me. You know what I mean? I was 8.
I can see that.
And I took it to the clubhouse. And at first, everybody was like, your cigarette is weird. Yeah, exactly. They were like, your shit is weird. But then I was like, I stole it from Johnny. And Johnny's, like I said, he's 6 years older than me, my oldest brother. And they're like, you stole that from Johnny? And he was like one of the cool kids too. Johnny was a cool kid. And they were like, whoa, wow. And I'm like, right. Bruh, I smoked that bitch. And I'm like, this is the only cigarettes I'm smoking when I grow up. I literally I found my brand of cigarette. It is the green non-filtered.
Where can I buy these at?
I need the green non-filtered whatever. And it was funny. So I got another brother who's 3 years older than me. Okay, I'm the youngest. And my oldest brother, for the life of our entire childhood, used to fight my other brother thinking he was stealing his weed. They used to get in fights over this shit. And Anthony would always, they could fight. Anthony's like, I get the weed from Dale, which is our cousin, who get the weed. Dale get weed. And Johnny's like, no, bitch, you're stealing my weed. And they never suspected the 8-year-old, the 9-year-old, the 10-year-old.
Yep.
For years. When we was adults, I told the story because they were like, Dustin, when did you... So I'm the only stoner too, in my immediate family like that. No one else smokes like us. They don't smoke at all. So we were talking, I was an adult, and they were like, when did you actually start smoking? Like, how young were you? We all know it was young. But when? And I told that story to them. And Anthony was like, I told your bitch ass it wasn't me. They started fighting at the fucking table and shit.
Oh, that's some fucking funny shit right there.
Yeah. Johnny's like, how the fuck would I believe Dustin was fucking 8, bro?
I mean, I can see both sides of that argument.
I was just like, yeah, it was me the whole time. I was stealing that shit. I don't give a fuck. That was gas. I didn't learn that it was cannabis till I was almost 13.
Just a guy.
I thought I was smoking a brand of special cigarettes.
Yeah, they're special cigarettes, all right.
For almost 5 fucking years. It's wild. So I've been smoking for a very long time.
This will be my 30th anniversary year for smoking, I suppose you could say.
But I guess, when it all went legal, that's when, my curiosity was like, man, what is this magical plant that I've been infatuated with for over 30 years? You know what I'm saying? 30 years I've loved this fucking thing. And now they got all this science and this education going on about it.
You're talking too much shit again.
Yep. But yeah, now that they actually have the ability to do the science behind it, I love the science, and I love debunking all the myths, all the bullshit,
fuck yeah.
all the fuckery. I love that. Fuck yeah, I love that.
Like it impairs your driving? Yeah, okay.
Although, they just did that study too.
Remember the goggles that they used to have?
Yeah, they used to have these fucking goggles.
Oh, this is what it's like when you smoke cannabis if you put these goggles on.
Turn your sound off. Oh my god. Okay. I will. I'll do it right now. That was my wife. You said turn the sound off. That was bad. Basically.
Oh.
turned it off. Fixed it. But yeah, they had these goggles. I remember the newscast report too.
You don't remember they didn't have you put them on in Dare?
I got in some trouble.
Oh, you missed the Dare?
I got
Did you at
caught.
least get to see the little case that they passed around with all the drugs in it?
I got caught trying to steal the weed out of that.
That makes sense.
I got caught.
See, I didn't try to steal the weed out of that because I already had weed.
Wow, like, this look like some fire.
So it was quite good for us to have weed because, like, there was always somebody real close that was selling weed,
Right.
at any given age. Like for the longest, it was Richard. He was always selling the weed. So that was my best friend. Weed. $5 blunts all day. You remember that shit?
See,
Remember? Did you have an era with the Philly Titan?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we had one of those.
Yeah, we used to.
Like a whole summer of just Philly Titans.
I roll Titans, motherfucker. Fuck a Philly. I roll a Titan. You still rolling regular?
And he was buying them by the box.
Hey, I did that with when I was big into blunts. I don't smoke tobacco at all now, including blunts and stuff of the sort. But when I did smoke blunts, I used to buy Phillies by the case because I smoked so many blunts.
Yep.
It was just a lot cheaper than trying to go to the fucking store.
Tasty.
Go to the fucking store to buy a single blunt was stupid to me. I mean, that's like hell. Even now, I buy fucking cones and papers by dumb bulk. So these papers that I'm rolling with, these fruit mix tips,
Did you get them on
I got, well, no. So the first time I bought them was on Temu.
Wow.
But then they got so popular, they're not on Temu no more. They're on Amazon. With a little higher price range, but it's still cheaper when you buy like 100 packs at a time. You know what I mean? It's still cheap.
Well, I was going to put the ashtray back, but you put the thing there, and that made sense as well, so I just kind of left it go.
Yeah. So, and we bought a box of raw cones, the king size cones. We bought a box that has like 1,500 of them. Like the huge ass box. And the only other thing that I think that I'd want to buy from Raw when it comes to like their bulk shit is that they had this roll of paper.
Oh, I've seen that.
It's a whole roll of rolling paper,
papers.
and you can make it as long as you want. I'm like, man, then that might be the next bulk. The next bulk buy. Yeah, it is huge as shit. It's huge
Did you
as
say
fuck.
party doobie? What
Yeah.
size would you like it?
Oh, you guys want to all throw in?
All right.
Step back.
You said a hog leg? Well, how about a human leg? We're about to smoke a human leg. What the fuck? And you pull out this big ass thing that's about the size of a human leg.
That'd be the papers to do it with. Although, so like I had bought the raw challenge cone. Okay, and we have filled that bitch up. I've actually did it more than once. And we fill it up, and it's like you gotta hold that bitch like
I
this.
feel like me and you could probably do that by ourselves.
You gotta hold that bitch like this. So even when you get it, the box rips in a way that it holds the cone.
That's sweet.
And then the box rips. Okay, so it's perforated.
Yeah.
So as
So
it's
is it
going
designed that
down.
when you're stuffing it, you can rip it comes off at the same time as you're stuffing it?
No, as you're smoking it. So you can hold it while you're smoking. So the box is underneath the cone.
Oh, that's sweet.
Holding the cone as support.
Yeah, I can see
And
that.
then as it's coming down, you rip the perforated edges off the box
Nice.
to line up with how big it is. I don't know what that word is to try and smoke, but it is a fucking lot to smoke. Like, we were smoking on that thing for like fucking ever, bro. Just the challenge cone. Ain't no challenge about it unless you got a bunch of lames. And we blazed that bitch. And then, so also, Raw sells this other pack of cones. And when I traveled and was out of town, and these cones are like, they start off like super big, and then out without breaking it. Yeah, that's what the real
no
challenge
shit.
is. Because you be holding that bitch, bro. It starts off like you got a big ass gun. But anyways, as you can see, we squirrel a lot too. But like I was saying, I did get heavy into the science behind all this shit. We still are. My wife is. Chris is. We like to know now that we can know.
Yeah. Curiosity cat has been struck.
Like a lot of people, I tell them like you have an endocannabinoid system, and a lot of people are like,
What the fuck is that?
"What? I don't smoke weed." Okay, but you should probably be eating it. Even if you don't activate it, you can eat it without activating it, and it probably still helps you. So
Yeah.
there you go. A little more knowledge for you. Unique cannabinoids. Your body actually also already produces THC. That's
Yup.
weird.
Nope.
What? Yeah, your body produces THC. That's why when they test you, if you're high, they test on what's called a 50 nanogram level.
No, it ain't.
Huh?
No, it ain't.
What is it?
It's a lot lower than that because the NFL's nanogram level is 15.
No.
Yes.
Bro,
The testing
listen.
for the nanograms in the NFL.
I'm not talking. You're talking NFL, which that'll probably get them busted anyway. Because you can have a natural 20 in your body.
Tell that to the NFL.
Okay, they probably will.
Remember Josh Gordon?
Yeah.
That's the only reason I know about it because how many times did that dude get busted smoking weed?
Okay. Well, listen, I'm
And then
telling you.
they started coming out with all the science from what they.
Okay, that's the
their
NFL.
end of the science.
Listen, that's the NFL. I'm telling you, probation, parole, the court system is 50. Now you want to? I know
I
firsthand.
know they was comparing them, bro.
Okay.
They was comparing that it's worse to be an NFL player than to be on papers because of it's
Now,
15 nanograms for an
crazy,
NFL player.
It's crazy that the NFL doesn't acknowledge what the court system does.
That's what they were bitching about.
The court system acknowledges that you produce up to 20 nanograms of THC by yourself. Naturally. It's weird.
What?
Yeah. So the court test on a 50.
NFL don't.
That's right.
Unless if they changed it, because that was like
I gotta
10 years
look
ago.
it up.
You gotta remember that was like 10 years ago.
Then
Josh
they might
Gordon was
listen.
around.
If they wanted to keep it lower and tighter,
There's that couch I was talking about.
I could see them testing at 30. Because we produce up to 20.
Yeah.
But see, 30 would be, I can't be around people smoking. I gotta be nervous. Type shit. If you guys don't know what a hole in the doobie means, it means it's a donut. And we do not care.
Not one hair.
It's infused in this center. And it creates a little hole like that when you do it right. It burns real smooth. It's all gooey in the middle. Infusing the flower as you smoke. That took a lot of practice to master that role too. Yummy.
I wanted to go try to roll one of these the one day, not too long ago, like a week or so. Got everything all gathered up. Looking around, I'm like, fuck, I don't have any shatter. So I ended up just like grinding, well, not grinding, but I shaved everything up, you know what I mean, all the hash and everything, and just ended up mixing it all together in one nice little wah. It worked out pretty good.
This shatter here is not the shatter.
My rolling skills didn't work out pretty good, but the infusion
I told you,
did.
keep practicing, my ninja. I remember when I first started rolling, bro. Oh my god, I didn't even roll. I like folded. I folded that bitch. It'd be like a fold. I ain't give a fuck. It'd be pregnant, lopsided, crooked, turned. Looked like a
You ever seen a joint rolled at a 90 degree?
It looked like a penis not safe for porn.
Call in the stunt cock.
Stunt cock.
We've all seen Orgasmo, right?
Hey, but that bitch used to burn still and smoke. That's all I gave a fuck about. I get so many Scoobies. I think that's one of the reasons. So I tip everything now. Everything gets tipped. Little folded cardboard in the end right there.
Oh, I am very not good at that.
He said I am very not good at that.
I said it that way on purpose. That's how bad I am at it.
I used to get so many Scoobies, they get stuck in the back of my throat in the worst way. I'm like, hell no.
Yep.
Hell to the no. Oh no, we lost our viewer.
That happens.
It happens. He probably's like, I gotta poop. Look at porn.
I mean, we may have got a dig tingling when you started talking about porn.
I talked about porn.
It is fucking early in the morning. It's possible.
Oh, my wife left. Maybe she had to poop. And look at
She's
porn.
pooping.
And look at porn.
Pornhub, little kitty rub.
She said, I did not have that problem. What, with the tip? No, the tip goes in just fine for you, honey. The tip goes in just fine.
Gotta watch
for
what
you.
you're saying to this guy. She's gonna learn. Or not.
Hey, listen, we still have it rolling, Goofy. I know. Listen, you got lucky with your rolling, motherfucker. She just like, okay, so like a weird, like, monastery child that washed up on water but wasn't the right color to join in, but sat around watching all the other students practice. She learned the art. That's how she started rolling. She literally watched me for years, unknowing it to me that when every time I rolled, she'd be like this. What are you doing over there? I'm staring rather intently. And she just watch. I got secret superpowers. She do. She just watches. Hey, like the robot, how the robot and Wild Robot learned the language of the animals. The robot was like, I can't speak to nobody here. You watching Wild Robot? Robot like, I can't speak to anybody here. I don't speak none of y'all languages, and I speak every known language. Like, this is weird.
So you don't speak eat block bloop, motherfucker.
So the robot sat down and was like, I gotta study your language. And just literally sat down for a long time studying language. And then learned how to speak animal.
I ever told you about the one time where I started to understand Japanese in Hawaii? I mean, it was closer to the end of the trip, but I swear I started knowing what they were saying.
That's how it worked for real. If you watch, like, I think The Last Ronin is a good example.
Yeah.
So he's, like, stuck around all those Japanese people. And eventually he's like around them for months. And then she says something about...
Cognitive language barrier.
She says something about... you want a glass of water? And then she's like, I don't know why I'm asking. And he's like, water, and he repeats it. And she looks at him, and he points at his cup. Water, and he goes like this. And she's like, yeah. And then he says the word yes to her. Yeah, yes, isn't it? And he's like, I'm understanding, because that's actually how language will work.
Yeah,
how you think you learned English? I didn't no one sat you down in a fucking classroom for real.
I mean, because I learned that in abnormal psych. It's a cognitive language barrier in your brain.
The more you're around it, the more your brain will just decipher the code.
Mm-hmm. Are they ever going to paint that?
Nah, bro, it's Luna. Pure silent. The pure silent. But yeah, then, like I said, though, the wife, bro, she watched me, and then one day, out of nowhere, she's like, I think I can roll. I was like, what? She's like, I've been watching you for years. She was like, I think I got it down.
I've never watched anybody. I never cared to watch anybody.
I was like, all right, go ahead. And bro, look, the first doobie she rolled, it didn't even look bad.
I mean, it just sounds weird for me to just sit there and watch somebody rolling. It just sounds weird.
I guess.
I don't want to sit there and watch you rolling. I don't know. I feel weird.
She learned it quick. Like, not quick, I guess, but the first time she rolled.
If Crystal was rolling shit, I can see me watching her doing it. Bless you.
Thank you.
I think you're past the one. Yep, you're past the one. Ah, bless you. Yep, down to one.
All right, and we're back. Thank you, honey. I appreciate it. I'm a weirdo. What can I say? Yeah, a little bit. But you're my weirdo.
Does the weirds match? That's all that should matter.
Yes. Yes, indubitably. So, I still haven't did no online orders yet.
That's what was just going to King of Bucks, you said.
King's Bucks. Yeah, I mean, like I said, the only other thing I can think of is the cheaper gummies. I think that's what my wife wants, but I can do an online order for that. Cheaper gummies. And we do it online. Alright, so listen, if I do that, I'm going to have to get off of here. You know.
But we'll be back after we leave the dispo then.
Yes, as soon as we get off of the dispo, honey, we will be back on here. King of Buds. You're fine with the King of Buds gummies? He's gonna cut them up? Okay, gonna jump on mine probably. Yeah, gonna cut them up. Okay. And then we could probably just make it to one trip. Kind of works. This my dumbass picked up a few hours tonight to get off next Saturday. Not really even because I
Picked up tonight?
yeah.
What time are you going in?
5. If I'm running late, I'll just call him and be like, hey, I told her I'm not in town till later this evening.
You shouldn't run late.
I know, but listen, I told her, I literally said when I messaged her back that I should be back around 5, so that should work. Now I did it that way in case we were running late. I could be like, listen, I even warned her that I would be back around 5.
Yeah.
I got back literally closer to 5. That wasn't able to get me here till now, whatever now is.
Right.
Like, I picked this up to help y'all. She tried to schedule me for next Saturday. Now,
That's not going to work.
the problem with that is I had messaged her before the schedule was even. Yeah, well, stop. Should be home early. Is that right? I messaged her, bro, before the schedule was made, and I said, "Hey, I'm not available the first Saturday of April."
Yeah.
But this is where it gets weird. I said, also, I would like to talk to you about possibly switching to like a closing shift for the summer. Because if I get the closing shift for the summer, I don't need a babysitter.
Right.
But the weird thing is so she act like she didn't get my message, right?
But it probably says that she read it on your end.
But then also, I got scheduled a couple closing shifts.
Oh, so it only halfway processed through her brain.
Yeah, it halfway processed through her brain. All she read was the closing shift part in her head. And her head was like, I need closers.
Yep.
Because they've been crying about needing closers. Even when I mentioned it to them, so I was working one of my like later night things. I mentioned doing the closing shift. And they were like, are you fucking serious? And Nick's like, dude, do you know when we close? Like, do you know what time we get out of here, bro?
Motherfucking Swenson's been around since I've been around. Don't ask me when it closes.
I was like, dude, do you know that I worked night shift for most of my life? Like Amazon, Night Owl Construction, third shift porter.
I mean, it's right in the name. Night Owl.
Yeah. That's why it was called Night Owl.
Yeah, I imagine so.
That's the one where we
You was
worked
doing
on
the restaurants.
Yeah, at night. The restaurant would close, and we would come in like little stealthy gremlins. But instead of destroying everything, we would make shit look brand new. But then we would be gone, like we never were there. So I guess it'd be more like stealthy gnomes or stealthy door. I don't know, bro. Like, you know, things that fix shit, not break shit. Yes, I do gotta check my schedule for the Friday. Because if I close, I'm just gonna literally tell them I can't close. I'm leaving 4 o'clock in the morning. Like, that's the time I'm leaving. Is the time I be getting out of there.
Can't have that.
Shucking my huevos. Watch. Look at the G.
Figured all this money, they'd fix their motherfucking parking.
Bro, I say that about every Dispo's fucking parking lot. I'd be like, what the fuck? Y'all make money. Why are your parking lots so fuck? And you know what I think it is?
They're not allowed to spend it on parking?
Not just that. Not just that. What if the people who own these buildings are super smart and they never sold the building?
Oh, you know they're just renting.
So they're renting the building. So now they're like slumlords and like it's on them to fix the parking lot. And the slumlord like, hell no, fuck that parking lot. I don't give a fuck about them potheads. The slumlord like, y'all pay me.
Yeah.
And you take care of the fucking building.
Yeah.
That type shit. Hey, so that's the new thing for kids. When I say kids, I mean like 20-year-olds or whatnot. They go type shit. Type shit. Yeah, that instead of saying that type of shit. Type shit. All right. Anyways, hold on. Wait. Don't I gotta do the thing? What the thing?
Yeah.
I do the thing.
Wait, which thing are you trying to do?
Oh, look.
Chatting.
Chatting. Oh, okay. Hey.
We're dumb.
So listen.
We're not as dumb now.
We figured that out. So we about to go into the store, and then we're gonna be back.
We shall be back.
All right, because we just got to the dispo. But when we get back in here, we be like, look, we got stuff. Yay. All right, so.